Hello everyone, and welcome to the Inner Loop again. Martin here. Welcome to the next new idea. I'm not sure what it's going to be called. I think it's probably going to be called digital music. So I've speeded up the film of me trying to make this microphone work. I don't know if you're going to see any of it, but it might be quite funny. It's all hiss. If anybody can make one of these mixers and this microphone work without hissing, that would be great, because I can't. And the thing about this channel is it's all about talking, and I'm not very good at the sound. I'm making this, by the way. It's got nothing to do with coding. It's like a... Well, I've got a Dremel. If you've got a Dremel, you've got to make holes in wood. So I've got this. I'm making it. The idea is it goes on the wall. The mirror goes on here. It's all pretty on the outside, pretty, and it holds the mirror up. Don't know. We'll see how it turns out. What actually happened was, look, if you see this here, is I dremeled it all out like that. It's all a bit lumpy, so I thought I'd get one of those pyrology things and burn it, and then it won't look so bad. Oh well, we'll see. That's not the project I've come to talk about tonight. Tonight, the new project is going to be called Digital Music. It occurred to me that with wave shaping, I was talking a lot about analog synthesizers and how digital synths are they're kind of digital, have a real digital sound to them. So, why not? Why not try and make something more digital? This is my thought. So let's try and take everything that's anything to do with digital and try and make some... I don't know whether we're going to make music out of it or sounds out of it or quite what I'm going to do with it, but I've got the germs of an idea, and just because you guys are so wonderful, I've invested in some new Sharpies, and I'm going to draw you a picture of kind of what's in my mind, and then I hope that I can do something. I hope I can deliver something. So, digital music. Let's try and make something that's overtly digital, more digital than digital. So digital, everybody listens to it and goes, "This is so digital." That's my thought. So I'll draw you a picture of what I've got so far. So I'll do this camera thing. Do you know when you get a new tablet or phone or something, you get to peel the thing off? I'm going to open these. Oh, I bought fine ones. That's a bit annoying. I usually buy the thick ones. Right, so all terminology of real music, analog, proper music, proper instruments is going out the window now. We're going to use only terms that are digital. So, my thought is that I was thinking of a number. Of course, everything's going to be square. Clocks. None of your oscillator nonsense. Clocks. Clocks are square. So everything we're going to be dealing with is square. Occurred to me that we need a nice, good sort of binary number. So let's have, well, 8 of them. So we've got 8 clocks. Then I was thinking, what can we do with 8 clocks? Well, if they're all in sync, then if we add them together, we'll just get a bigger square wave. But we don't do maths. What we want to do is binary stuff. This is a computer, binary. So I was thinking, what I need with these clocks is a phase shift. So instead of running them like this, let's run them at 1/8. So each clock takes up 1/8 of the cycle. So this is so confusing. So on, 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 off, 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 on, 2, 3, 4, off, off, off. Okay, so I have managed to get the logic table right. So you can see how the ons are moving across the page. Now they're out of phase, it means that if we add these up together, we're not always going to get just a square wave. Right, so you say oscillator, I say clock. You have a couple, I'm going to have 8. What I thought I'd actually have is 16, because if I have 8 for the left channel and 8 for the right channel, that gives me 16 oscillators. And funny enough, hex numbers tend to be 2 lots of 8 bits. So left channel and right channel, 8 bits, sounds sensible to me. And kind of poetic in that it gives you a hex number, like 00 or F3 or something. So left and right channel. So 8 clocks per channel gives me 8 bits, and the 2 8 bits gives me 1 hex word. So that's kind of feels computery to me. I like that. So we're going to have 2 sets of this, one for left, one for right. Frequency. What frequency are we going to clock these? Well, I was thinking 512 Hertz. 512, it's a good kind of computery number again, so divisible by 2 and all those good things. So we've got our clocks, we've got the sequence in which they're going to run, we've got a frequency. To the last thing, we're going to make something out of it. Here's our clocks coming in. I'll draw little clocks on here. These are all clocking away. So in the middle here, let's have some logic. Maybe some AND gates. I don't know, I can't remember my basic symbols. ANDs, some OR gates. What's an OR gate look like? A few NOT gates perhaps. So I'm thinking to have a big chunk of logic here, which then gives us an output of some shape. I guess it might be maybe a bit of a notched shape. But if the logic's static, that's not going to really be very interesting. It's going to be computery, but it's going to be a fixed kind of thing, because the logic is fixed. So I think after that, I need some feedback. And what I was thinking was to have a counter here. I don't know what counters look like, something like that. And this counter could either feed back to these clocks in terms of their order, their phase, or pile into this logic somehow. And every time the counter reaches a certain point, it maybe there's another leg on here, on these, and the counter's going to kind of count these things up, and then it changes the way that the logic works, and this waveform will change. I was thinking I probably might also need some kind of deadlock. So if everybody suddenly, all these clocks all come into phase, if we do it that way, then I'm just going to get a flat line. At which point, reach a deadlock, there's no output. The counter's going to stop, and it's all going to stop. So I probably need some kind of deadlock detection, but I'm not sure what that's going to be. So there's the idea. Digital music. It's kind of wave shaping, I guess, but I want to take a seriously digital bent to it. Everything about it is going to be about digital. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in the next episode, where maybe I've written some code and might have maybe 8 oscillators, I might have 8 clocks ticking. Okay, well, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to my idea. I'll see you next time, when I maybe have written a bit of code, and perhaps something might be working.